Yeah, so I don't know if you know or ever heard somebody say that we don't use 100% of our brain. Okay?
Yeah.
I used to argue and say that no, of course we do. Subconsciously, our mind does 100% of or 99% of what we need to do, and consciously, the 1% we do consciously, right? Because our whole body's built off of cells and all these laws and functions, right? And let's just say, for an example, our heart didn't work, we wouldn't be able to function. We wouldn't be alive. Period.
Exactly.
Okay, so what I'm getting to is that the brain side of it. So there's two minds: the subconscious and the conscious.
Yeah.
And consciously, people are asleep. So they have a thing that's built in the culture that people know is like, wake up, you're woke, right? If you have knowledge.
Yeah.
Basically, once you consume knowledge and you learn and you go out your way, and you start learning about the brain. I started to learn about the brain, right? You start feeding yourself. I basically call it downloading information in this day and age. Downloading information on the software of your brain.
Yeah.
You start to connect the dots, simple forms, okay? And things just start moving forward. It's a law of attraction. It's a law.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Everything is a law. There has to be a law and order, or the things would be in chaos. So
Exactly.
just how we have laws in reality, we have laws on virtual reality, and we have laws in our body. If those laws are not in place, we do not exist.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. It's any way you look at it, it's from your perspective. Right? Some people might see it another way. You might see it this way, and for sure, that's very true, brother. And just going on talking about the brain and how it works and stuff too, right? Yeah, it's true. That's definitely more a scientific way of thinking. And I know you're talking about just how we're downloading information and everything, and that's true, man. And it's just the way you perceive things. But what I've realized is what? Huh? What'd you say?
I didn't. No, I'm listening to you right now.
Okay. What I realized honestly is the more you give, the more you get. The more effort you put into something, the more you get. It's a simple numbers game, man. Kobe Bryant has a book on it. He's just, obviously the person that puts in 100 hours is going to be better than the person that's putting in 5 hours. It's just the way it is. It's a numbers game. That's one big thing I've come to realize, like, recently, is just the more you put in, the more you get out. And I know it's such a simple concept, but it's so true. And I feel like everything comes down to simplicity. And once you can get your brain to you can comprehend reality in whatever way you want, but once you realize that, hey, whatever goal you're striving to get to is the way you want to go, and that direction you want to go, that's when you start striving, and that's when everything starts to fall in place, and that's when that law of attraction comes through. It's all true, man. This life's weird. It's a journey, and
Yeah.
you make it what you want.
Exactly. Let me touch back to what you were saying. You said that you read, or you said that you were going to read a book, and then you watched a video and you heard about the book.
Absolutely. Is that weird?
It's weird. It's happened to me before as well. Like, I'm reading How to Win Friends and Influence People, and there's parts of Friends. And even before I came to Friends, I had Friends videos popping up on my computer. I had people talking to me about Friends when I didn't even discuss that I'm going to Friends with them, It's weird how the world works, but it's cool.
I know, man.
Anyways, let me tell you something real quick.
Yeah.
It's very, very cool. Okay? So, everything is time, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, it takes the same amount of time to make $1 million. It takes the same amount of time to make $100 million. So, what would you rather make, $1 million or $100 million?
100 million.
Okay, of course, everybody would go with 100 million. So, the same amount of effort and work and time that you put into $1 million, why not put it into 100 million? You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It all comes down to time and where you put your time. So then it comes to focus.
Exactly, yeah.
I know I personally complicate things sometimes, especially when I talk, and if people are not at a certain level, that's why people can't connect. When you're at a different level, you got to speak to people that are at your level, and if you go higher,
They're not on a frequency frequency, and I completely understand.
Exactly, a vibration of energy. We're full of energy. Everything is energy, right?
Yeah.
So what I was saying is focus now. So if you go back, let me simplify because I know I can get complicated sometimes. If you simplify, right? Back in like high school, you seen a bad girl. You put that focus on her. You be like, yo, I want that girl, Becky or Chelsea, whatever her name is. And you focus and you end up getting it. Because I know that everybody can relate to this, right? Every man could remember back in high school that there was a girl that he wanted, right?
Yeah.
And they got it. Why? Because of focus. Simplify. Let's simplify it. Focus. They set their attention and goal to secure that female.
It's 100% true. And you want to know the funniest thing, that how to win friends and influence people, bro. I picked up so many girls by just listening to them, man.
Exactly.
Just by simply not saying a word and just listening and kind of mirroring them. That's another big thing I realized is when you mirror people and you act like you know what they're talking about, even if you don't, you mirror them. If you say, if you start laughing, I give a little laugh. It gives the other person a perception that you're on the same frequency as them, and it's just another way of just humanizing interaction, whether it be on the phone or email or anything like that. It's just mirroring what they say and how they say certain things. It can really help you connect with people.
Exactly. I agree 100%. Let me tell you something. One of the biggest things that I learned from How to Win Friends and Influence, I don't know, whatever the book is called, is I'm really cutthroat. So I don't do much talking, or I don't do much listening. Especially because I take time very, very serious, very valuable. Time is the only thing you can't get back. So, for an example, let's just say I'm on a business call and I'm doing some business, and I don't want to play ball with the person. I don't want to go back and forth and play this person's game. I just want to be cutthroat and cut the strings. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what I learned from How to Win Friends and Influence People is that, you know what? At the end of the day, be positive, be loving, be happy. Like all this good stuff, like just generate it for the outcome.
And Kareem, all that's doing is just building rapport. So when they're bullshitting and going off on tangents, just listen to them because you're building rapport with them at the end of the day.
Right.
And when you build rapport, you build trust. And when you build trust, guess what?
You have a relationship.
You're able to have that relationship, and you're able to monetize that relationship because they trust you, they trust whatever you're selling,
right,
and they trust your company. So they trust your product, they trust you, and they trust your brand. And once all those three things are at a 10, buddy, you're at a close in whatever industry you're in.
Listen, I like what you're talking about, the closing. You need to share some knowledge with me about closing. We need to have another conversation about that.
Yeah, for me, man, it's about closing. It's about, because what are we in it for? Like,
the close, period.
It's money, right? Like we want to be financially free, whether it be the reason being that we don't want to have a boss telling us what to do, which is my main reason. I don't like people telling me what to do. I like to make my own rules. I like to wake up when I want. Obviously, I love waking up in the morning nowadays. That's another big thing I've been doing, and it's been so beneficial to me, man.
Let me ask you something. Are you waking up early and then getting a workout in?
Honestly, I've been slacking on that. I'm not even
get that in. Get that in.
I'm gonna go this morning. I'm gonna go at 6:00.
Yeah, get that in.
Absolutely, and that's one thing I've been actually slacking on is working out in the morning. Sometimes I get it. I probably work out three times a week now.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Even if it's not a workout, at least a 5-10 minute sprint or something, just to get that. As soon as you wake up, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you something after that. As soon as you wake up, you want that heart to beat. Once you get that heart beating, you want to hydrate the body, or before you even start running, you want to hydrate and then get the beat. Whatever you want to do.
Have you heard of the flow state?
Flow state, yes, 100%.
It's amazing. I love it.
For sure.
And yeah, it's a way to get into that flow state. And that's one thing I love being in terms of just on the phone, or whether it be a conversation, whether it be in a meeting, where you're on that same level of frequency, and you're just kind of flowing, and you're not really thinking, and you're just kind of reacting. It's huge, and I think exercise is a big part of that too.
Yeah, natural. It's just natural.
Yeah.
Yeah. What I was gonna say is that we all sleep, right? Let's just say, for an example, a person sleeps for 8 hours. During that 8 hours, the brain is alive subconsciously, and usually people have dreams.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yes.
I would say add this. I mean, you seem. Do you have dreams?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. The dream world is another world, okay?
Yeah.
It's another dimension that we go into. And not many people know about this.
Yeah, we don't know what it is. We don't even know what reality is at the end of the day, right?
Period. Yeah, I mean, especially with technology now, it's unquestionable. Okay?
Bro, when you're in a dream, you think that's reality, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. Let's just say, for an example, you're having a dream and you feel like you fall. You feel that fall.
Yeah.
Your heartbeat starts racing.
Yeah. It just goes back to not knowing what reality is, right?
Exactly.
Reality is a two-headed snake eating itself. You don't know. It ends up into nothing. To be, in all honesty, that's what all philosophy and everything, it goes back to nothing.
Yeah. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something cool so that I don't forget. Write down your dreams. Like, if it's a quick note, just write it down.
Okay. I'll write it down.
If you want, like, that's all up to you.
I know.
Every day, whenever you get up, try to remember your dream and write it down.
Kareem, have you ever had a dream and it happened in real life?
Oh, bro, 100 times.
So much time, dude.
I speak about shit, and I don't even notice that the shit happens.
And you realize it in the moment, right?
No, sometimes I realize after.
I realize in the moment, like, sometimes I have a dream and then it happens, I'm like, oh, fuck.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kareem, just getting on some real